Hello there. This is an astrology forecast for Cancer for August 2010. And this also applies if you have a Cancer ascendant. So my Cancerians, there's going to be a lot of focus this month on finance, on learning, extending your skills, maybe teaching, and on your home and your security. So a great deal of focus is going to fall in these three areas for you. It's going to be a good time to start anything new. If you're thinking of starting a new business, if you're thinking of finding a new job, if you're thinking of finding a new direction in your life, this will be a good time for it because so many of you Cancerians are experiencing great turbulence in your life. A lot of changes, and Cancerians, really, you like change to come at your pace, not at somebody else's pace or the universe's pace. So there's a tendency for many of you to feel, it's too much, I'm feeling overwhelmed. So try to take things one at a time and prioritise things. But many of you are feeling uneasy about your security. This is going on, and it's time really to look at your values, to look at what's important to you, and to act on those things that are most important to you in your life. Really weed out the things that are not important. Many of you are spending your time focused on things, your energy and your time, on things that don't matter to you, on things that are not as important. And you need to think about the hierarchy of what's important to you and then create your life around that. That's a big change for you, I know, for many of you, but you will feel happier and more satisfied and more fulfilled on the inside if you will do that and live according to your values. We've got many planets in the third house this month. The third house is about learning and teaching. So for those of you looking to extend your skills, this would be a great time to sign up for a course, to go back to school, to go to university, college, whatever it is. Also a good time for teaching, for passing on information. Great time for networking, anything connected with the internet, connected with technology. I have to just add though one caveat there, because Mercury goes retrograde on the 20th of the month until the 11th of September. So try if you can, anything that needs direct communication, where you're networking, where you're getting out there, where you want to purchase something, you want to repair something, you want to do something with your computer, anything electrical or electronic. Any leases, any agreements, try and get anything important done before the 20th of the month. After the 20th, then it's a good time for research, good time for thinking, pondering, and completing things that you may have started before the retrograde. It's just not a good time during the retrograde to start something new, but it is a very good time for reflection. So as well, we've got planets in your fourth house of home. Many of you may be feeling as though you need some change in the home area. Many of you are feeling as though you need to move and feeling a little scared of that. Maybe finding it difficult to sell your property or to move or to feel free enough to move. Many of you will feel as though you've got burdens and responsibilities connected with the family, duties that you may feel as though you're not quite fulfilling well enough, but you want to in your heart. Venus and Mars there. This should bring some harmony to the family situation. Watch it with Mars, although it is in Libra, that you don't get into disagreements, but the Venus should be able to nicely smooth things over if any feathers do get ruffled during this period. Venus in its own sign, so good time to beautify your home, to do some interior design, maybe for somebody else as well, but to make things more beautiful around you so that you feel more at ease, so that you feel more secure. And it doesn't have to be expensive. I'm not suggesting you spend a lot of money, but just that you make your surroundings more comforting to you, because Cancer, you really, really need that at this time. Your career is being shaken up, your work area is being shaken up, and in many ways your life is being shaken up. So you need that solid base where you feel as though you've got some kind of comfort. We've got Jupiter opposite Saturn between the 14th and the 21st of the month. Good time for business, except maybe the 20th, 21st, unless you're completing something that you've already started just because of that Mercury retrograde, but a good time for business deals to come about and for them to be really solid and stable and good business things coming to you. Neptune in the 8th, do be careful that you are not giving money away. Make sure that you have contracts and agreements connected with all of your financial dealings. So there you have it, Cancerians. Focus on learning, your finance, your money, your security this month. That's going to be the biggie, and your home and your surroundings. I want to thank so many of you for all the questions you've been sending in. It's wonderful to get these questions. I get asked something like, you might ask something like, I've just met someone and I feel as though I'm falling in love with them. Is this going to be a long-lasting relationship? Or it might be a question like, all my relationships have been short. Am I ever going to be in a committed relationship? Or am I going to win my court case? There are so many different combinations of questions that you might want to ask. And please, if you'd like to, it's $25 for one question, which I answer in an email of up to 150 words. Or you may want a more in-depth reading. I do all kinds of different readings, so please take a look at my website and don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you for listening. Have a great month. Bye for now.